Chances are, if you clicked on this video, you are struggling to find what is that thing that you're truly passionate about. What is that one thing that God created you for? Perhaps you are someone who has read many books on the subject and are still not settled about your passion. If that is so, you're in the right place. I was in your shoes not too long ago, feeling extremely frustrated, but thankfully I found a way to find my passion, and in this video I'll share how. If you're here for the first time, my name is Kiran. I'm an author. I write about emotional resilience and wellness, and the link to my book is in the description below. When you want to know about your passion, the first place that you want to be looking at are your core values. Your values will tell you what are you most passionate about. So then the main question becomes, how do you find your value? To do that, take a moment to pause and reflect on your life experiences. When were you most happy? When were you most fulfilled? What thing or activity were you engaged in? And what did engaging in that activity provide you? So as an example, let's say you were most happiest when you were playing soccer. Now ask yourself, what did playing soccer provide me? Was it being challenged? Was it fun? Was it growth? Was it determination or something else? Another way to think about this question is that if money was not an issue, what would you choose to do and why? And your answer here will reflect what is it that you value most. There are over 200 values that you can choose from, and I'll put a link to the list in the description below. As you contemplate on your life experiences, make a list of like 5 to 10 core values that really speak to you. Once you have this list, the next step is to rank them. So let's say your top 3 values are health, adventure, and service. Now, if you rank adventure as your number 1 value, then perhaps for you, going to Amazon forest or Alaska may rank higher than going to gym or doing any volunteer work. Alternatively, if you choose health as your number 1 value, then for you, going to gym, working out, being fit will take precedence over any other endeavor. So your number 1 value dictates what is most important to you, and which is why you value it the most. There is an excellent book that you can check out if you want to learn more about your core values. The name of the book is HuMap by Christian Sherry, and I'll put a link to that in the description below. So once you know your number 1 value, how do you narrow down it to your passions? So I'll share an example from my own life. So when I did this exercise, that I just shared with you of going through my life experiences, writing down 5 to 10 main values. So my number 1 value was spirituality. And it made total sense because in the past few years, every single time I was at the rock bottom, I would ask myself, if everything were to be stripped away and I could keep just one thing, what would that be? And I would always say it would be my meditation practice. Once I realized that my number 1 value was spirituality, the next thing I did was I started incorporating it into my life and work. And the way I did this was, like, I've always enjoyed teaching, but teaching in and of itself never really spoke to me. But when I thought of teaching and combining with my number 1 value, all of a sudden I was very interested. Like thinking about teaching about meditation, about spirituality, and all the things related to it, it just lit me up from the inside. Another skill that comes very natural to me is public speaking. And to be quite honest, I never thought about making YouTube videos until I brought my number 1 value into the picture. And that's how my channel was born. And the reason I'm sharing these examples with you is that when you take your number 1 value and you combine it with the things that come very natural to you, you will automatically find yourself living a life which is fulfilling, which is aligned with your purpose, and that you genuinely enjoy. So a quick recap. Number 1, make a list of 5 to 10 values and rank them. Number 2, find out what is your number 1 value. And number 3, make a list of skills that come natural to you and find a way to incorporate your number 1 value into them. I hope these suggestions were helpful. Please only take what resonates, discard the rest. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.